Hello and welcome to the Virtual Language School Listening Lab. Here you will listen to a short story followed by 10 questions. We recommend you listen to the story once, try answering the questions, and then listen again to check your answers and fill in any missing information. At the end of the video, there'll be an answer key for your correction. From zero to fluent, Luca's year of unfolding. When Luca Benedetti, a software engineer from Florence, turned 30, he gave himself a gift and promised to learn Japanese in 1 year. Not tourist survival Japanese, but real working proficiency, the kind that allows for reading novels, watching anime without subtitles, and having spirited debates with native speakers. It was an ambitious goal, and he knew it. Luca had always admired Japanese culture, from the precision of its aesthetics to the quiet intensity of its language. But beyond fascination, there was a deeper pull, the desire to expand his world, to learn a language that would not simply be a skill on a resume, but a gateway into another way of thinking. Armed with nothing but Wi-Fi, determination, and a pair of noise-cancelling headphones, he turned his apartment into a self-made dojo of language immersion. Every day before dawn, he carved out an hour for online video lessons. Some were sleekly produced by native teachers, others were raw, filmed by vloggers, chronicling everyday life in Tokyo. He devoured them all. In the first few weeks, his brain felt like it was walking through fog. The syntax twisted in unfamiliar ways, the kanji characters looked like ancient spells, and pronunciation tripped up even his multilingual tongue. But Luca was relentless. He created flashcard systems, shadowed native speech until his intonation mimicked theirs, and used browser extensions to translate every website he visited into Japanese. What he couldn't understand, he Googled, and what he still didn't get, he asked for on forums. The learning was messy and non-linear, but it was alive. By month 4, he joined online communities where he could speak with native Japanese speakers. At first, his voice trembled, but soon mistakes turned into stepping stones. Every misused particle or awkward pause taught him more than a perfect sentence ever could. He kept a journal, not just of vocabulary, but of moments. The first time he understood a Japanese pun, the day he watched the Studio Ghibli film without subtitles and laughed in all the right places. The night he held a 30-minute conversation with a stranger from Kyoto about philosophy and food. On day 300, something extraordinary happened. He was offered a short-term remote project with the Tokyo-based tech startup. They had seen his progress on a coding forum where he often posted bilingual tutorials. Impressed by both his skills and linguistic journey, they invited him to collaborate. And on day 365, Lucas stood at Shibuya Crossing, the neon lights dancing above him like electric stars. He had flown to Tokyo to meet his new colleagues in person. As he ordered ramen at a tiny counter in flawless Japanese, the owner smiled and said, "Your Japanese is amazing. Are you half Japanese?" And Luca grinned, "No, just fully committed." Listening comprehension questions. What personal milestone prompted Luca to begin learning Japanese? What kind of proficiency was Luca aiming for in Japanese, and how did he define it? Why did Luca feel a deeper pull toward learning Japanese beyond cultural admiration? Describe Luca's daily study routine and the types of online resources he used. What challenges did Luca face in the initial stages of learning, and how did he respond to them? How did Luca integrate Japanese into his everyday digital life? What role did mistakes make in Luca's language learning journey, especially during conversations? And what notable milestone occurred on day 300 of his journey, and how did it happen? What did Luca record in his learning journal, and why was this significant? How did the ramen shop owner react to Luca's Japanese on day 365, and what was Luca's reply?